Alrighty folks, stopped at this really cool overlook. It's really nice. Heard a gunshot. And you know, every now and then I find stuff in the forest like tires and stuff like that, and I wonder how in the world did this get here, you know? Who packed this? But never in my life have I found a purple bicycle, or any bicycle for that matter. But there you have it. There is a bicycle down there off the Bluffage, and the only thing we can think is they were up here and they just rolled it off, because why not, you know? That's what you do with bicycles that you don't want anymore. You take them and roll them off the... So yeah, that's weird, but aside from that, pretty views. Howdy folks, Shawn here from Hiking with Shawn on YouTube, and today I'm at Ferne Clyffe State Park. It is currently shotgun hunting season here in Southern Illinois, so it's best to stay out of the forest. You can wear orange and all that and probably be safe, but you never know about bullets flying. So I'm going to be hiking in the centralized portion of the Ferne Clyffe today, and that will make it safe. There's no hunting out here allowed, at least in the part I'm going to be. And I'm going to see some overviews, some cool bluffage, and hopefully some waterfalls, since we had some snow and it's melted, and we'll see what happens with the waterfalls. Alrighty folks, here we are at the Blackjack Oak Trail entrance. And my plan is today, let's see, where am I? I'm here. So we'll go up here, get onto the Bluffage, look at the overlooks, go up the road here, and get back down on the Bluffage, and over in this area is the waterfall and all that, and probably explore some areas over there, and then walk back. Alrighty folks, here is the first nice overlook of the hike. There's a little bit better ones, but it's kind of neat because you could see the snow down there and everything on the or what's left of it on the ground. I really like that. I think that's cool. I wish I would have came out here right after it snowed that day, but by the time I got off work it was all melting, so I thought didn't think it was going to be worth it. But just judging by what little snow I see on the ground now, I probably should have came out here. Alrighty, here's another cool overlook. Got the lake down there and a little picnic area behind the lake. Quite a bit of snow cover still. And I'll zoom in and let you see that. It's pretty neat. But that's what I like about Blackjack Trail here at Ferne Clyffe, is these overlooks. I mean, because you can see the colors still. I mean, not as impressive as a few weeks ago, but we still have a lot of green and a lot of cool trees and bluffage, and as much as I really like Giant City, Giant City doesn't have all the cool overlooks like this. Alrighty, here is the main overlook, and it's really nice. You can just see everything here. And like I said, you know, the fall main coloring is done, but there's still a lot of colors out there still. That's what I like about winter and the Shawnee. It's just still a lot of green, orange, and eventually it'd be more gray and green, because we still have a lot of green trees that stay green all year, and your pines and stuff like that. But cool bluffage down here. Alrighty folks, come up. We're starting to get down to the base of Bluffage now, and it's a cool natural shelter as part of this trail. I always like to visit this little shelter. I think it's neat, and it's pretty deep. I mean, it's not the deepest, but it's pretty tall, and there's all sorts of holes where could populate bats. Something kind of interesting. It's not a window. It looks like one from here, but it's not. But in time, that'll probably erode into one because it's all hollow there. So that's kind of neat. We may be seeing a window of the future, if you will. Something I like about Ferne Clyffe is the big boulders. It's very cool. There's all sorts of them. So this camera really doesn't do the justice that my naked eye does, but I thought this was really neat, this boulder area with all the big bluffage, and then all the boulders, and they're slightly covered in snow. It's just really cool looking. Really brings out the color and the boulders, and just it's amazing looking. So even though it's not loaded with snow, what little snow is still left, it's just making it really pretty. Alrighty, so when finding alternate routes up, all I ask folks is that you be as safe as possible, because it's slippery for one thing. Yeah. And you don't want to fall, but definitely want to enjoy some cool alternative routes like this tunnel. Alrighty, figure I'd feature some of this cool overhang, and I always like this area because it's a shelter. And then there's this rock in the middle. It almost seemed like it would be a meeting spot for Native Americans if it looked like that in the past, which I'm sure it did. Alrighty, still hiking it up here on the white sands, and enjoying the views. Still got some good boulders and bluffage, and soon we will be making our way to the top of the main waterfall. Ooh, I just stepped in water and my foot is wet. So as a general disclaimer, don't try this at home. If you do come out here, be really careful, folks. It is slippery. This is where a waterfall would be. There's a little one, but nothing major. It'd be a really nice waterfall if we had a lot of rain and snow melt. As this, what's left of the snow starts to melt more, it may kind of get a little bit better. But pretty nice area, just kind of rugged and slippery, so you gotta be really, really careful. All right, so got a little fall, a little trickle, still fall, still pretty cool. Cool bluffage down there. Alrighty, got a little bit of water flow here, feeding that little trickling fall down that way. It's pretty though, pretty up here. Hopefully you can see the water reflection off the rocks. I think you should be able to. There you go. That's really cool. That is neat, the way the sun's hitting the reflection. Bluffage, it is amazing. That's really cool. Alrighty, here at the main waterfall. It's trickling. It's not like really crazy or nothing, but still pretty cool. Take a trickle and nothing at all. It's pretty neat. Alrighty. Came across this cool big boulder with all this green moss on it. It's really cool. The sunlight's hitting it just right, so it may turn out to be pretty good in the video. Alrighty. Here at the waterfall portion of Emma Redmond Trail, got a little fall, and a little one's better than none. And this really pretty blue water. So, we always like finding these little windows. This is still that same boulder. It's just filled with little windows, really. And just all this awesome just erosion. Just really neat. Alrighty, here at Hawk's Cave. And it's just there's even a little waterfall up here. It's kind of neat. Oh, there we are. Yeah, that's weird. Alrighty, so there's this like crevice underneath a shelter bluff, and I think this is kind of what also makes it Hawk's Cave in a way. And I am going to crawl through it. Here we go. Crab walk. Wow. That could be a skunker. Pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Oh, I don't like the rocks. Oh man. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. What'd I do for you? Alrighty, doing a little bushwhacking here. I want to get to the bottom of the bluff line and follow it. Mainly try to find that bike and drag it out. And heck, I might be able to restore it and give it away to someone who'd ride it. There's a lot of unique rocks out here. Check this out. It's a little overhang. It's just amazing. Just the erosion in that. It's just all over. It's a very cool place. And if you can see it, there's the bicycle. You can see the tire there. And that's the way up to get to the bicycle. So we'll not be retrieving the bicycle from the base of the bluffage because it's pretty dangerous. So found some interesting bluffage crevice, and I'm gonna go down the bottom and it may turn to the left. Alrighty, got to the bottom here, and the only really cool feature is this, like a little shelter, like something like this I've seen before at Indian Point. So I'm starting to consider Ferne Clyffe as the window capital of the Bluffage world. Check this out. We don't have one, but 2 windows. That's a window there, a bigger window. Then right there beside it is a bigger window. And if we go up, where you at? Where you at? We have another window. Right there. So, and then that over there to the left could be another one, I don't know, but there's another one. Alrighty, folks. Here's your window with a little baby window, and then right there's a window through that. There are windows all over this bluff. This is the headquarters of little windows. I have never seen a bluff line that has this many windows in southern Illinois. So I've taken pictures of a lot of windows, more than 30 probably.